Hello everyone, Phoenix here. Today I will give you all a fire service perspective on playing Magic the Gathering. The fire service is a noble profession where ordinary people are sometimes thrown into extraordinary circumstances. These people give their absolute best when called upon for emergency aid. So it is no surprise, generally speaking, that America loves their firefighters. They risk it all for their fellow man, but what a lot of people don't see is the amount of training, commitment, and courage it takes to face emergencies such as motor vehicle accidents and structure fires, to name a few. You might be wondering what kind of tactical processes go through our minds when dealing with incidences such as these. I can tell you firsthand that it involves relying on a tried and true process of 3 tenets. These are life safety, instant stabilization, property conservation. These are known as tactical priorities that guide fire and EMS personnel to act in accordance and successfully execute measures to mitigate a scene. This is no difference with Magic the Gathering. Whether you're playing from a standard format, modern, legacy, brawl, or commander format, there is one single objective, and that is to win. The first tenet that we'll go over is life safety. Whether it be a change in fire behavior or hostile environment, firefighters are always practicing situational awareness. Situational awareness is the ability to understand what is happening around you, including potential threats or hazards, and make informed, smart decisions in response to them going forward. This is no different than the awareness level that Magic players have. Players have a life pool that is important to monitor and manage. The way to do this starts with the cards in your hand. A player must plan and review the actions of current and subsequent turns. Assembling the right card pieces in a deck will determine strategy and will allow you to fight for a win condition. The second tenet is incident stabilization. Incident stabilization is the process of controlling and containing an incident to prevent further escalation and minimize the impact of an emergency scene. As a player in Magic, it is important to have an equal say to what your opponent does on your turn, as well as their turns. In firefighting, it answers the question, how do we get this situation under control? What resources do I have available to stabilize this scene? Some examples of managing a scene are calling for a second alarm, utilizing mutual aid, requesting air medevac, law enforcement, technical ropes and rescue, and hazmat, to name a few resources. Incident stabilization in Magic the Gathering wants you to answer your opponent's win condition. This can be done using the strategies of counter spells, discard, mill, destroy, exile magics, to name a basic few. Using one of these strategies will optimize the win condition. Keep in mind your strategy must also have answers for your opponent's win condition. You want to disrupt the flow path of a player's strategy. Just as firefighters, we are responsible for breaking up the flow path of smoke to prevent fire from getting worse and spreading into a structure. The third and last tenet is property conservation. Property conservation are the actions of fire personnel that prevents further damage of a property involved in a fire scene. When a fire breaks out, it can cause rampant damage that often affects the homeowner, business, or assembled community in a significant way. The damage incurred can cost thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Oftentimes, firefighters will do their best to contain a fire to one area based on a number of variables. These variables can include response time, involvement, weather, exposures, occupancy, hazard, and structure type. As such, in Magic, a player's job is to carefully manage the resources that are available to them, which is known as board state viability. The first step a player must take is to calculate the amount of lands to include in a deck to cover the cost of cards that will be played in the future. In firefighting, this can look like making a water supply from a hydrant to a pumper to properly ensure adequate water is being delivered to a hose line interior to suppress a fire. Knowing how much resources are available to you will allow you to make informed decisions on what actions to take in both cases. The next step is to have card pieces in hand that protects your board state from your opponent's magic. If it is your turn, these magics can include instants, sorceries, enchantments, and abilities of your creatures. If it is their turn, instants and creature abilities will mostly be the response for protection. As you can see, many pieces have to come together to make a win in Magic. Just with firefighting, many things are orchestrated together in harmony to fight fire. This can include staging, securing utilities, hose line deployment, water supply, forcible entry, ventilation, both horizontal or vertical, ladder access, and number of personnel, to name a few things. In essence, your Magic deck is a culmination of many parts working together as a team to accomplish a win. Firefighting has the same mentality of teamwork to protect life, resolve a scene, and protect property. Applying these tenets of firefighting can help you better understand how to play Magic. Like with most things in life, time and consistency will dictate your progress and success in how you play Magic. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Until next time, rise and stay golden.